Welcome to another edition of Sim's Corner. What do you plan to take in over this summer? I'm going in. All right, greetings once again. Welcome to Sim's Corner. And students, with all due respect, I'm thinking a whole lot about this summer and time and all those different kinds of things. Yeah, we have a few days left before the end of the school year. And for those outside who are watching this, I thank you for your viewing. And you also have a few days left. And I'm asking the question on this Sim's Corner, what is it that you plan to take in over the summertime? Now, I'm going to get real specific over these next few Sim's Corner episodes. And I hope you tune in and get this message to the right people. And you know what I'm talking about in just a second. Well, if you don't, I want to make reference to what I'm doing right now. This is my lunch time, and I'm eating lunch right now. And you can get a zoom in. I have some delicious succulent carrots and broccoli, potatoes, baked chicken, the whole nine. Trying to eat right, if you will. I want to get real specific on something that a lot of us have been taking in, and I'm really concerned about summer and what that's going to bring. And that is marijuana. I guarantee you, every single one of you can probably right now list 1, 2, 3, or 4, or even more people you know and you dare to call friends who are currently smoking marijuana. I want to bring this up as an issue because what's not happening in our community is what usually happens when other races have methamphetamine problems. You see all these crystal meth commercials, billboards, the whole nine. There are certain races and certain cultures, certain areas in this world, when something happens to their children, it becomes an uproar. Another good example is the Trayvon Martin case. And I've said it before, yes, it's an uproar as it relates to how this young man was murdered, but just last night, 2 people were shot. A few weeks before that, a 9-year-old was shot and killed. Stuff continues to happen, and I'm concerned about the lack of uproar as it relates to marijuana, dope smoking, whatever you want to call it, and in particular our boys. Now, I wish I could just limit it to boys, but I'm even getting word of girls consuming marijuana as well. I want to take you down to Miami, Florida for a minute. And I was talking to one of my friends, and he was telling me about how when he went home for spring break, he was talking to one of his homeboys as he was working on a car. He's scraping battery acid off of the car, and he was assuming he was working on some automotive issues. Well, he took all of the battery acid, put it in a bag, and took it inside. When they came inside, all of this marijuana was laid around a table. And he asked him, dude, what are you doing with the battery acid? And you know what his response was? He said, man, these fools don't know what I put in this stuff. So we put it in so I can sell more. So what concerns me on one hand is that the casual nature of marijuana smoking that I'm observing and I'm hearing has gotten way out of hand, and I'm noticing some people's lives are really being messed up as a result. But what hurts me further, the same thing that has happened with food, the same thing that has happened with the quality of materials, things are deteriorating. I was going to sneeze. Things are deteriorating in quality. So are drugs. So not only are we smoking marijuana, but we are smoking stuff we have no clue what's inside. I'm also hearing about this synthetic marijuana. As a matter of fact, I think the Shell across the street either sells or sold some of that. And I have some parents getting on that right now because that place needs to be shut down if they're selling synthetic marijuana. There have been a couple of instances of deaths as it relates to synthetic marijuana. Students, I can guarantee you this. And I'm talking to every single individual right now who thinks it's okay, it's cool, it's harmless to smoke marijuana. You are dying. Now, some of you are going to experience death quickly. I hate to even put it out there. If you don't stop, you're going to experience physical death sooner than you imagine. Others of you are going to experience death in the form of you not being able to function properly, you not being able to function at 100%, your inability to make good decisions, the whole nine, which is going to end up hurting other individuals in turn. Now, the unfortunate part is, I know some are hearing this message, and you're going to turn off your computer or turn off your iPad, whatever it is, and you're going to go light up another one. I'm going to keep my black suit handy because your funeral will be the next one that we attend, or it'll be the funeral of somebody who is on the other end of you driving a car or doing whatever it is that you do. It's going to cause harm or hurt to somebody else. I'm looking forward to the day that we get a national outcry. And I almost wish I was famous. Because I was famous, I would take 1 million of my $10 billion and I would just start a campaign of all kind of commercials and campaigns and ads and billboards to bring light to an issue that is destroying our community. It is destroying us. So to you at Tri-Cities and anybody else listening, if you have a friend, have them listen to this. If you are scared, to tell them what you know is the right thing to tell them. And get the message out. And let's try to do something different so that we won't continue down this road. Because the quality of drugs is going down, but the use of drugs is going up. When the lower quality thing is being used more, that's the recipe for a disaster. We don't need to go down that road. So take some time to think about that as we get ready to come to summertime. We really need to be more conscious of the way that we're utilizing our time. And I'm hoping that you think twice about drugs, and specifically for this Sims Corner, marijuana smoking. So if you have not done so, please subscribe to Sims Corner so that you can continue to receive these messages. And we thank you in advance for getting this message out in hopes that you might, just by saying, hey man, watch this, you might end up saving somebody's life. Either that person or somebody who might be affected by that person's bad decisions. So until next time, let's make great decisions, let's benefit from the results, and always remember, I love you more than you know. God bless you all.